So it occurred to me that a lot of people are interested in search engine optimization, but not everyone knows how it works and how it fits in with social media and getting discovered and getting you more downloads or YouTube views or sales for your product or services you're selling. And here's how it works in a nutshell. And I was like you, I didn't understand it, and so I kind of ignored it. Things like title and tags and meta description and just all those things were just unfamiliar and just seemed highly technical, so I just ignored it until I realized there were a lot of people who came in the scene after me were crushing it. They were making money. They were just becoming millionaires while I was sitting there hesitant and scared to learn more about search engine and how it can help me grow and get in front of the people I need to sell products or services or just information to. So I'm going to do you a solid. You will subscribe if you're not already. You want to subscribe to this channel or follow this channel, follow this account, so I can tell you what you need to know about SEO as a content creator for the future. So in a nutshell, unless you're already famous and popular in your own right, and so therefore people are looking for content about you, or unless a newspaper or a magazine or TV or network news does an article about you, so a lot of people become aware of you. When you're creating content, when you create a product or service, when you're first starting out especially, no one really knows you. However, you can put yourself in front of audiences by optimizing to show up in search, because people are always looking for something. They're using search engines like Google, YouTube, and Pinterest, the three largest in the world. And they're also scrolling social media, just browsing, and you can get discovered. And so social media platforms are becoming more like search engines in that they are actually helping your content, your products, your services get in front of the people who recently were browsing, looking for, or consuming and engaging with a type of content that you have or type of product you serve, helping you get to your market, get to your potential audience, the potential podcast users, the YouTube videos. So you think about yourself when you're looking at content, all of a sudden something comes in your feed that you weren't necessarily following. You're like, oh, here you go. So we're having you get discovered. However, you, the creator, can help the machines and the search engines use artificial intelligence, machine learning, object recognition software, and machinery to identify what's in your content. However, you can add words and images in your title, in your thumbnail, in your pins, in your description, in the alt text, which is the portion of a piece of content that describes what visually is on the screen for visually impaired people. But that's one more space where you can add information about what your content is about, so you can help the machines deliver your content to who it needs to get to. And that's what I mean by optimizing it. So for you, if you have a website or a blog, for example, one of the ways that you can make sure you increase what's called sessions time, you want people to stay on there as long as possible, is you make the website scannable. You might have heard terms like H1, H2. Those refer to the different titles, sizes, so the headers and the subheaders. You make sure the website loads pretty fast as well. You have less pop-ups. All of these things will signal to the algorithms and the search engines this is a quality website, and so they give it a higher ranking or give it a nice, they categorize a pretty good piece of content. So when people are searching, that website is one of the top premium ones that they serve up in search. And that's the same thing with social media. You want to make sure that your content is something that people are going to like, they're going to comment, they're going to share, and all of those indicators that's a pretty good piece of content. And then what they do then to help you along is they get it out to people who aren't following you. So again, this comes full circle in that if you're not known well, you're not famous, you haven't gotten a big article written about you, the way that you blow up is that you optimize your content so that the search engines put it in front of people that are most likely to resonate with your content. And then once they deliver you to those people, you make sure your content, your blog is easy to scan, is not clunky, the website loads fast, that your content on your YouTube video or your podcast is pretty amazing. And so when all of those indicators, the human beings is satisfied and gives human interactions or indicators that your content is great, then the social media pick back up, the algorithms pick back up, and then they say, okay, let's get this out to people who aren't following her or aren't following him. And that's how you kind of go viral, because then you get a chance to wow new people who didn't know you existed before. And then you win the internet. Well, not really, because it's the rinse and repeat. You keep doing that with every piece of content. But if you're consistent and people value what you have to share, like if you value this, I like to invite you to share it, download it, and spread the word. Let people know about JJ Gat. I'm here on TikTok, on Instagram, JJ Gat on Twitter, JJ Gat on YouTube, on Facebook, all the surfaces, and that you share that information so more people can benefit from what I share here on my platforms and social media and online and on my website, jjgat.com. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope you learned a lot. I hope you realize the importance and value of SEO for your content and how it fits in with social media and these search platforms and how they're sophisticated, but you still need to do your work and what you can add to make sure that, you go out there and you grow. All right, JJ Gat, like, subscribe, follow for more. Peace out. Bye-bye.